So I'm gonna start the recording. All right, so Krista, last tribal council, there was definitely two sides because you guys went to rocks. That resulted in Ryan getting rocked out of the game. How did that impact the game and the dynamic of the tribe?
Honestly, I don't really know how Ryan going home specifically impacted the dynamic of the tribe because we had a 24-hour challenge and we also had pretty much an off day. So that's like 3 days of not talking. I didn't really see anybody on the Discord. It's definitely kind of suspicious because people are normally like always on Discord. So I don't know if that was because of the impact of Ryan getting rocked out and leaving or not. But he definitely was somebody who pushed Discord, and it's definitely, at least for me, different having him not be here with me. So I don't really know about anybody else, but I am sad. That's it.
All right. And make sure you guys, if you check the chat, Evan is updating on Whispers tonight. So make sure to watch for that. Lucas, Krista mentions that she's not really sure how Ryan leaving affected the dynamic of the tribe. But if there were two sides and one side lost a number, wouldn't it be simple?
Yeah, I think everyone's trying to keep their answers vague, of course. So it's definitely not simple. I think Ryan leaving changed a lot. And I think that the game is just getting started, of course.
Sean, you've been on server mute, so you've not been able to talk to anyone after the auction. You do have immunity though. How has it been playing the game without being able to vocally speak to anyone?
It really sucks. I have been like sitting in the chats just like listening, and it kind of sucks because like I want to like jump in and say like my opinion on things, but I can't really do so. And then like just messaging on Instagram kind of sucks because then people don't really see my messages until like another topic. So it definitely sucks.
All right. Alex, once again, I mentioned just now to Sean that you guys did have an auction. There were some disadvantages and there were some advantages. How did the auction kind of change the game?
I think the auction actually changed the game dramatically. As we all know, I got a nice little bucket of dead fish, and I think that it was something I really needed at this point in the game to like really move me forward for the next couple tribals.
All right, thank you. So Ellie, why is it not simple right now? Because it would seem that after being so divided for so long, if one side won in the rock draw, it would seem likely that the other people would get picked off. What's happening now? Why is it more complicated?
Honestly, I have no clue why it's more complicated. I think that people are just starting to realize a couple things, and that's what's really complicating the game. At this point in the game, we are at the final, 9, 8? We're going down to the final 8, right? So people obviously are thinking of their games more long term now, not just I have to survive this vote. But as far as I'm concerned, I mean, it still seems pretty divided.
Mm-hmm. Javen, do you agree with that at this point the game's still pretty divided?
Absolutely not. I don't know. I feel like if people, like she said, if people were thinking long term, then maybe voting me tonight wouldn't be thinking long term, considering that I'll always be a target. So I think everyone should just really realize who they vote on tonight, because clearly we're not thinking long term. It's not really divided because there's not really sides anymore.
Justin, Javen mentions that there's not really sides anymore. What's happened to put down those walls? Why are people not on the sides that they were on? That was for Dustin. I don't know if he's still there, but
oh my God. Sorry, I was on mute. What was the
You're
question
good.
again?
I said Javen mentions that the sides aren't really there anymore. What happened to make those go away?
I didn't know they weren't there anymore, but I don't know. We'll just see how some things play out tonight. If they're not there, we'll just see some stuff.
Dominic, I'm getting some pretty conflicting answers amongst the group. I hear from Lucas, Ryan leaving changed a lot of things. I hear from Ellie, there's still sides. And then I hear from Javen, the sides are gone. And then Dustin says, well, I didn't know they were gone. what's going on at this point? Is there sides? Is there not sides? Why is everyone so confused?
I don't think anybody is confused. I think everyone knows that when we got invited to this game, we came to play for ourselves, and I feel like everyone is starting to put down this whole side decisions, like making decisions for a side and starting to think about their own game and their own selves. So I think people are doing what's best for them tonight. And in the sides, when people have opinions, I think they state the opinions they feel is greatest for the future of their game. So yeah, I think sides are starting to go away because people are starting to think about this game for themselves. Sole survivor, one winner, not 20.
All right. Corey, so if people are playing more individually now, have there been a lot of names that have been thrown out? Are there any specific names that have been on the table?
I feel like I get the same question every tribal, but specific names, yes, from certain people. I'm sure everyone has their preference of who they want to vote. Again, I feel like a lot of names just get thrown out to be like considered, and every name has been thrown out just as like an option. But yeah, I would say it's not too clear who's getting votes tonight and who's gonna go home. I mean, anyone could end up on the right side, anyone could end up on the wrong side. It's just we just won't be able to tell until the votes are revealed.
Mm-hmm. Krista, there's been tribal councils where people have been extremely open with me and let me know what's going on and different conversations back at camp. And then there's been tribals like this one where it's very quiet and nobody's really giving me a lot of information. Why tonight are people being so cards close to their chest?
Well, every single time that anybody keeps cards close to their chest at tribal, it means that, blind side may happen, or people are lying to one side, or people are lying to their own side, or something is going down. An idol might get played. We're going to rocks, and we don't want them to know who we're voting for. So there's so many different factors that it could be. Genuinely, I don't know what it is right now because, I'm kind of open, but at the same time, I don't want to show everybody my cards. That's just not smart to do at all. So I don't really know what the other people are doing, but that's just my personal preference. I just don't want them to know what I'm doing tonight.
Mm-hmm. Lucas, at this stage of the game, final 9, about to be final 8, what's going through your head when you're thinking, who do I vote out tonight?
I think it all comes down to trust, Who do you trust? Who don't you trust? Who's told you the truth in the past? Who's lied to you? Who's voted with you? There's so many aspects to what makes a good vote. So I think we're all a little stressed. We're all trying to figure out who we can trust for sure. And we all want to make sure that we don't go home tonight.
Okay. Corey, Lucas mentions that trust seems to be what's important tonight, but then there's also mention of the possibility of sides going away and things potentially shifting. So why is that trust within people potentially shifting in other directions?
I think it's been tricky this entire time because even though there have been sides and people have been sticking to the sides, there's also some bonds that go through the sides and there's trust there. And some people have been protecting some people, but obviously as the numbers narrow, everyone can't protect who they want to. So I think that's partly why it may seem like the sides are going away. Obviously there's a high chance that they won't go away, but yeah, I don't really know at this point.
Okay. Javen, is this vote going to draw a line in the sand, or is this vote just going to open up the game to where there's no more lines?
And the lines have been drawn ever since Zare went home. So I won't be surprised. And if I get back on Discord tonight, which I don't know, I'm definitely going to say something because I feel like some people are moving a little bit too funny. There's definitely something fishy going on around here, and I'm not liking it. And like Krista said, she won't show her cards to everyone. So, that's the way she plays. At least she has some cards. I think other people don't even have any cards. I think they just play in other people's cards. But I've been so honest about my cards. So if bitches is going to send me home tonight, I think people should be honest too because I've been completely honest. And if I go home tonight, I'm going to take that into the jury. I'm going to be Kiki King with Ryan and Zaya tonight. If I go home tonight.
Alex, it never fails that at tribal councils with this group, I feel so much tension and almost, if you will, dislike maybe amongst certain players and others? Is it a game-based dislike at this point of I want to win and I want to survive? Or are members of this group genuinely just, they don't get along?
Yeah, so I would say that it's a personal thing, not really too much. I would say it's more game based. After tribals, we always like come together at the end and just realize that once we hit tribal, it's game time. Gloves come off, everybody fights, do what they have to do to survive. But once we get back, usually things chill out a little bit more, people vibe more, and just like, I think this is a good cast collectively. Everybody likes each other for the most part, at least. But to be fair, we're hard game players. We're here to play and we're here to make moves. And personal is apart from game. And I think a lot of us realize that. So we may not like each other on a game level, but that doesn't mean we don't have to like each other on a personal level.
Okay. Dustin, how was the feeling of tonight? Did it feel like a normal day before going to tribal, or did things just feel different? Because the vibe that I'm getting from this group is a very different vibe that I've been getting in other tribal councils.
I don't know. I think things, if everyone's being straight up, it'll go normal. But if not, people are in for a surprise. So.
Someone walked in my room. Sorry about that. Ellie, with this tribal council, how important is it when thinking about end game and thinking about who you can beat, who will take you? What's running through your mind when it comes to those situations?
Honestly, it's really weird because people are starting to think about it now, but I don't know why. I feel like for some reason it's like this tribal, I feel like it's sort of about that, but sort of not about that. I feel like a lot of people at this point, I know I did say before that we are thinking of long term, but I do think that a lot of people at this point are also still trying to survive. I see a lot of paranoia. I think everyone's paranoid, everyone's stressed, and we all just want to make it to the final 8. We want to make it to the next step. So really starting to think about, I guess, long term and really who we want us next to at the end is something people don't really have like at the front of their heads. It's really kind of a back mind thought.
Mm-hmm. Sean, during this tribal council, I'm seeing a lot of people just looking down at their phones, and I see that the chat has a lot of updates. Is this tribal council being decided right now in this moment? Is the vote changing right now, or was there a plan coming in?
No, I believe that everything is going the way it was supposed to. Sorry, once again. I believe that there's a plan and that it's not being decided right now. I think it's already been decided, and what's going to happen will happen.
All right. So if it's already decided and you guys aren't really seeming to give me a lot of information, if you guys feel
it's
right.
not decided. Keep asking them questions.
Okay. Dominic, well, then I have a question for you. You mentioned that it's not decided. Why is it not decided? What's happening? What are people talking about? Or do you care to share?
See, I just want you to answer my question. I don't care to share.
Okay.
I would like to know what people are whispering about all night too. Like, what are we whispering for? Because I see everybody whispering. Drew, you have not seen my name not once down there. I have not whispered not once. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck are people saying, because clearly something's up. I was right. Something's up because everyone's talking to each other.
Javen, do you feel like not being involved in the whispering could potentially be hurting you tonight?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope nobody's switching up. Please.
Krista, do you care to let me in on what's going on with this group? Why there's whispering? Why Dominic asked me to keep asking questions?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I think Dominic is a funny person. So I don't really know why he said that. I think that maybe everybody just wants a bit more time. I don't know. I mean, I didn't even really strategize until like an hour before tribal, so that I'm kind of on edge because it's like, I don't really know what's happening, but I think I have a good idea. But at the end of the day, I mean, I can't feel too comfortable with Survivor.
Lucas, in this game, there's times where you might have to lie to other players and other players lie to you, and even potentially where people have to sit here and lie to me when I ask questions. Do you think tonight that's a possibility that people are saying, oh, we're fine, it's not determined, it is determined? Do you think tonight people are just telling me whatever they feel they need to tell me so the rest of the group perceives it that way? You're good, Lucas. He's whispering. Can I give him a second?
You know, I am just as confused as you at this point. So I'm just gonna hope that what I wanted to do going into Tribal Council is what everyone else wants to do going into Tribal. Not everyone else, but everyone who I thought was on board is also doing that. So I'm just crossing my fingers at this point.
Right. Dustin, your facial expression right now is like the one that I like noticed the most. What's running through your head right now listening to everyone answer questions?
I don't know, man. Just a lot right now. I'm just ready for the vote, to be honest.
All right. I don't seem to be getting a lot out of you guys. So Dustin says he's ready for the vote. If you guys are ready to vote, we can vote. Anybody opposed?
I oppose, please. Can we continue to questions?
Okay. So with that being said, it looks like there's room for things to maybe be changing. Sean, do you think that things are changing now, or do you still think that they've been set in stone?
I don't know what's going on. I thought it was set in stone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous. Why is it taking forever? Like, motherfuckers was making themselves real clear. This is the thing. Everyone is so different on Tribal, because I thought, like, yes, I'm giving like weird answers and paranoid like answers, but like I thought everyone's mindset was like straight to voting. Like, I don't understand why we need time. Like, it's ridiculous. I say we just vote right now, because like y'all acting like y'all don't have an answer. Y'all do have an answer. Just cut the act, cut the debate. It's not a court. Let's just go.
We're still not ready to vote, is what you've missed.
I'm ready.
Oh, who's doing? Wait, who's
Just-
not ready to
Sorry,
vote?
Sean. Sorry, Sean.
I was gonna say, just to get a poll, is there anybody else that feels not ready to vote? Because Alex mentioned he wasn't. Is there other people that feel unready to vote? Dominic, you ready
I
to
would
vote?
like
Oh, sorry, Corey.
I would like a minute.
Okay, see, so we have multiple people that feel unready. So, Ellie, I don't even know who to ask a question to at this point anymore, because I'm not really getting any answers. Do you guys just need quiet time to sit and whisper before we vote?
Honestly, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We can keep asking questions, but everyone's
Drew, people know who they're
everyone's
voting for.
we can keep asking
People know
questions,
who
but
they're
everyone's
voting
just still gonna
for.
be whispering.
No, people know who they're voting for.
I got nothing
I
else to
think
say.
right now it seems that some people feel ready and other people feel like maybe there's still time for things to change. So I'm going to continue to ask questions and give you guys a little bit. Pretty soon, though, we will get to the vote. So whatever you're doing or trying to do, make sure to accomplish that goal. And once again, poor Evan, is updating Whispers. So thanks, Evan, for doing that for us tonight. Corey, you mentioned that you weren't ready to vote, and I'm not going to ask you too much about why, but are things tonight different than what you expected coming into Tribal Council?
Yes. I'm not going to say anything more than this, but I think some things got out that and just a lot of mistrust has been forming based on conversations that have been had during Tribal.
Okay, I'm going to open this question publicly to anybody that would want to chime in and answer it. Corey mentions that something got out and there's been mistrust. Does anybody know what he's referring to, or even care to share potentially what that could be? Okay. Seems to be a very quiet night with a lot of people having a poker face, not wanting to share and keeping their cards close to their chest. Should be an interesting vote, but it still seems that people are not ready to get to it. Anybody have any thoughts they would like to vocally say and tell the group while you're here at Tribal Council? Anybody at all?
I don't know. I'm feeling nervous and I'm safe,
I'm
so
ready
I
to
don't know what's
vote.
going on right now.
All right,
I'm ready to
so
vote.
not seems to be a lot that needs to be shared. That being said, guys, I am now going to go ahead and give you guys 5 minutes. I gave you guys more time. 5 minutes to vote starting now. All right, guys. I do have the votes. And with that being said, at this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. That being said, what did you say?
I said hey. I
Oh,
said
hey.
I just feel like I don't really know what's gonna happen tonight, and I don't want anything fishy happening, so I'm gonna play my idol on Dustin.
All right. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes casted on Dustin will not count. All right. Now that being said, gonna go ahead and get to the votes. All right. First vote. Dustin does not count.
Corny.
Second vote. Dustin does not
Mr.
count.
Corny, shut the fuck up.
You fucking stupid.
Third
You're
vote.
fucking ugly.
Dustin does not count. Fourth vote. Dustin does not
Yeah,
count.
let's go. Let's go.
Fifth vote.
Idiots.
Dustin with a broken heart does not count.
Going
That's
home,
5
Jacob.
votes. Dustin, no vote.
Fuck out of here.
Sixth vote.
Yeah,
Javen.
let's go.
Oh, bitch, I walk up the island right now.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
paranoid.
I knew
Seventh
it.
vote.
I knew
Get the
it.
fuck
I
out
knew
of
it.
here.
Javen.
No, don't do it. Don't act like you wasn't on our
Yeah.
side. Like you was
Eighth
playing us.
vote.
You was playing us. You was playing us.
David.
Papa.
Yeah,
You was
bye-bye.
playing us. I could leave
Good.
fine.
Dustin, your balls are in a
I played
bitch's
way better
purse.
game
Yeah,
than
Ninth
you.
okay,
vote.
I could leave
Guys,
playing a way better
quiet.
game
You're trash,
than you.
mate.
Let me reveal.
Absolutely.
Ninth
Absolutely.
vote. And the 10th
Get me
person
out of
out of
here.
this game.
Thank you.
Javen, that is
Thank you.
enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nod your
Yeah.
head, bitch. You
All
live
right,
in the past.
guys.
Nod your
That
fucking
being
head.
said,
Dominic, Lucas, do what y'all gotta do.
Yeah.
And Sean, do what y'all gotta do.
Fucking
Do what
morons.
y'all gotta do. No, bitch, you're a moron.
Morons.
You played
Yeah.
every
Javen,
game.
Javen, I'm
Have
gonna
fun.
ask him you really quick.
Out of here, bitch.
Have
Hey,
fun in
Javen.
Ponderosa.
I could leave knowing I played a way better game than a lot of y'all
No, you
idiots. So
didn't.
trust me, y'all
You
didn't
didn't talk
blindside
any better.
anybody.
Mhm.
I knew I was leaving.
No,
I knew I was leaving.
Dustin, you have spent this whole game acting like fucking Boston.
I'm muting everyone, guys. Guys, I've muted
Dustin, you're the
everyone.
dumbest fucking player I've ever been in a game with. You're a fucking
I'll give
loser
you
and
guys
an
a quick
idiot.
second. Okay, guys,
Do what
please
y'all gotta
mute.
do.
Guys, please mute. That being said, Javen, you are now joining the jury. I'm going to have you sit there because, guys, I'm going to have you guys vote again. You guys have 5 minutes. This is an instant tribal council. No immunity. You guys have 5 minutes to vote in your DMs. I'm going to start a clock.
Javen, you know I'm following you at the door. This is
I will
trash shit
Let me
update
ask
you
you something.
guys.
right here.
Wait, let me ask you something. Corey, did you vote me?
No, he didn't.
No.
Who voted me?
Them 5.
I
It was
did.
them 5.
I think it's
Pussy
pretty
y'all
I
obvious.
gladly
It
voted
was
you.
5-4.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Javen,
Well, I'm not
I-
Ellie, Krista, Alex. I'm not surprised. But Alex, you texted me, talk about hi, besties, boo. Bitch, don't text me. You straight up, bitch, vote me. Tell me you voting me, bitch. Because I've been straight up with you. Very
You should have
hypocrite. Real
answered
quiet
what
now.
that-
Damn, real quiet.
Guys, where's
Exactly.
the
Stay
mute
fucking
button?
quiet, bitch, with your ugly ass yellow sweater, bitch. You real quiet.
I just
You're real
answered you. I
quiet.
said
You're
what
real
other
quiet.
people
Don't
said.
text me. Don't text me saying, hey, bestie boo, hey. Bitch, you didn't blindside nobody because I knew I was leaving. That's why I respond to your dumb ass, you weak ass bitch. Dustin, you out here playing everybody, so that's why we voted you. I regret voting you. Trust me. And when you go to the final 3 with your little boo, bitch, nobody is voting your ass. Nobody's voting your
Oh,
ass.
okay.
Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
voting you. Nobody's
Javen, you
voting
wouldn't have been able to
I'm
do
muting
shit
you
without
guys.
me.
I'm so sorry to you guys. I know this game's heated and you guys want to get your thoughts out, but I want to start the timer for the instant tribal council. And Javen, as a juror, I don't want anything that you say to affect it. So I do apologize for that. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start the clock now. You guys have 5 minutes to vote out another person, starting now. Have to get those votes in. Also, in that time, I do want to say I completely understand the game does get heated, and I know that a lot of people want to get it in their last minute words and stuff, but this just is an instant tribal council, and I want to make sure it stays that way. So thank you guys.
Wait, so is 5-minute voting period right now?
5 minute voting period right now.
So when does it end?
I'll keep you guys updated. I'll give you guys warnings. After this vote, we will be down to the final 7. Or final, yeah. Final.
Someone asked in their DRs. Everyone's up for grabs, right?
Oh yes, Sean is not safe. Everyone is up for grabs. No one has immunity. Also, guys, 4 minutes.
Wait, you said nobody has immunity? Like
No one has immunity. Sean is no
I was-
longer safe. There is no necklace.
Perfect.
I'm gonna check those DMs. Sorry, I was dealing with a lot trying to make sure this. And also, if you send in a vote within this instant tribal council period, you cannot change it. It's the same way. Once you send in a vote, that is your official vote.
What time is it due? Vote.
You guys have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'll keep updating like that. I'll count down when you guys have 10, 15 seconds. And I'll update you when you have 30. And
wait, and nobody can play an idol this vote?
Until when?
Idols are still possible to be played.
Okay.
You guys have, I'll just wait a second. 3 minutes left.
Okay.
Another player will be voted out of this game and will join the jury. There will be 4 jurors and 7 people left in the game. Two minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm going to get water, but I got my AirPods in. Just keep up.
Okay. Two minutes. One minute and 30 seconds. Remember, you have to get your vote in by that time. I will count you down.
When are you starting the countdown?
When I'll give you like 15 seconds, but I'll also warn you again at 30.
Thank you.
One minute. One more minute to get in those last texts, those last conversations before another player is voted out of this game. Also, Javen, we will do your exit interview before we do the other persons. So we'll do it after this. 30 seconds.
No problem. Can't wait to laugh at people.
So 30 seconds left, guys. 20 seconds now. Make sure you get those votes in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is now up. Your votes should be in. I'm going to go tally, and I'll be back for vote reveal.
We can talk right now.
You guys are allowed to talk. I will ask that jurors stay mute.
So if I get out, I'm gonna need my exit interview at the same time together. Because I'm trying to have some fun.
If both players are cool with that, I can do exit interview joint, by the way. And if they want a separate, I'll give separate. It's whatever you guys want.
Absolutely. No weak players around here.
I will say, Dustin, I believe your decision had nothing to do with anything that was said from me, Lucas, Jaden, or Shine. I think you had this agenda the entire time. So, yeah.
No, I was actually gonna vote with y'all until I heard your dumbass plan. So then I decided to send Javen home. So thanks to Krista.
Aww.
You had it coming. Paranoid. Too paranoid.
I mean, you did sit in a call with JV, talk down
We're
to
too
him,
paranoid.
threaten him.
We're too paranoid. You've been playing both sides this whole game, and you just chose to vote with your girlfriend over your guys who have been with you this whole game.
No,
So-
I chose my friend because my guys fucking voted me, you moron.
Okay. Don't call me a fucking moron. You're a
Yeah, I
fucking
just
moron.
did.
Fuck off.
You want to read me Corey's text again, please? With your
Corey's
idol?
text?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, thank you.
Who'd you vote for, Dustin?
You.
He voted like a pussy that he's always been, and we knew
Yeah.
he was gonna switch up.
Javen,
We knew he was gonna
please,
switch
I know you want to
up.
talk. I'm going to ask you to
Stay
mute.
muted.
Thank you. Forever mute.
That's right.
Man, I'll speak for JV. Well, not speak for him, like, no disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin, you sat in the call with JV and talked down to him, threatened him, talking about,
Mhm.
I can easily flip. JV, don't screw yourself.
Because I could have.
Oh yeah, we know. Like everyone peeps your
And I
gameplay,
did.
but
And I was the
like,
only one that
don't
had your
touch
back.
the
Everybody
votes,
was trying to
baby.
switch
You didn't
up.
have the
I was
votes.
the
We
only
had
one
the
that had
votes
your
on
back.
you. You didn't have the votes.
No, you didn't have my
Ask
back.
Lucas, ask Dom, all of them. I was the one that
Oh,
was like,
no,
I
he
don't want to
did.
do
He did have
Dustin.
your
I didn't
back.
want to do
He
Dustin,
didn't
but
want
one
to vote you.
dumbass, you was playing both
Bro.
sides, and I was like, you know what?
Javen,
I have
Javen,
to
Yeah.
vote because he was
Javen.
voting me.
Javen,
It's
you know I
okay,
love
bro.
you, but stop. You're breaking the rules
okay.
right now.
Fuck out of here.
Once again, I'll do the talking. I'll do it again. Jamin did not want to vote for you. He was going to bat for you hard as fuck. And we was all looking at him kind of stupid, but at the end of the day, he was not wanting to vote you until he found out that you
Hey,
were voting.
it's his mistake, man, at the end of the day. So
I mean,
there's no more
you know,
justifying it. Like,
okay, well, we'll
you
see whose
sealed the
mistake
deal.
it is. We'll see whose mistake it is when you're in the end.
Okay.
And the voters are the people
Okay.
you're arguing
Yeah,
with.
okay.
We'll see whose mistake it is.
Stay pressed.
I'm not pressed. I'm just stating facts.
Mhm.
You're the dumbest player I have ever seen play this
Okay,
game.
buddy.
The dumbest fucking player I've
Okay.
ever seen play.
Quit whining.
You know,
I've been
and
this
Dustin,
for 3
moron.
years. You're an idiot.
It's okay. Yeah.
Speaking on all
Stay
those wins
pressed.
you got, speaking on all those wins you got, one of them wins you will not be getting is Reality Nugget
Oh,
Season
no.
8 New Age.
Oh,
baby.
no.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be 0-0 on finale night. with
Dude,
zero
you say
votes.
that to every single person. Like,
Cool.
shut
I
up.
don't talk to people here.
Dude, you're so dumb.
This the first time
Oh
we're
my
hearing our
God.
voice with a real tribal. So what do you mean? I say it
Mhm.
to every person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on
Well,
your
you were
high horse
hiding behind
because-
Javen.
You're on your
so
high horse
shut
because you
up.
got an idol played on you. Calm down.
Shut up.
Because you would have been out of here had that idol not been played on
Yeah. Oh,
you. Right.
what a shame.
How much ass kissing did it take to get that played on you?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. It's
That's what you
okay.
do best. That's what you do best.
It's
ass
okay,
kissing.
bro.
I know it's okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to go to sleep and sleep like a damn baby tonight, no matter what happens.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing a good job, bitch, because I have a bed to sleep in, not a fucking car. Anyways.
Oh, for you.
Do y'all prefer green apples or red apples?
Red.
Red.
Prefer
Yeah.
red, but I really like
Oh,
green. I
Ryan,
think
that's
green
why
are
you
more
got
sour.
Ryan
Yeah,
Ryan
Ryan,
says
I agree.
green.
Yeah,
I like
nobody
green.
here. Yeah. Yeah. Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. I can't deal with you. Fuck you. This isn't as pigmented as I was like hoped, but
Oh, those are the
I
best.
feel like it's
red.
mushy. I feel like it's not hard.
Yeah, it is kind of mushy, if I'm being honest.
But Spartans are the
It's
best.
kind of disgusting, but I wanted to eat like healthy.
You know when you eat like an apple and you eat chocolate and then you eat an apple to compensate? That's what I do. I'm like, yeah, eat an
Stop,
apple,
y'all.
I'm healthy.
I literally still have my 3-pound Hershey bar on my floor right now. Don't play with me.
I literally ate a pizza dessert before. A dessert pizza.
Please. I was like, I think it was in the middle of one of the voting
All
periods.
right,
I like ate some
guys.
chocolate. Oop.
Oh my god.
That being said, I do have the votes. And at this time, I'm going to ask if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it. Now would be the time to do so. All right.
Drew.
Yeah.
So I don't know who they're voting, but just to increase their odds, I'm going to use this on Corey.
All right.
Thank you,
This
Lucas.
is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes casted against Corey will not count. All right. That being said, go ahead and reveal the votes. First vote, Sean. Second vote, Ellie. Third vote, Sean. Fourth vote, Ellie. Fifth vote, Sean. Sixth vote, Ellie. Seventh vote, Sean. Eighth vote, Ellie, with I'm so sorry, this game just changed completely. That means we are tied against Sean and Ellie. So you guys are going to have to either come to a unanimous decision for who to send out between Sean or Ellie, or we will be going to Rocks. I'm going to go ahead.
We're going to Rocks.
I think we're going to Rocks, yeah.
You guys going to Rocks? All right. The people safe from Rocks are Sean, Corey, and Ellie, meaning it's going to be between Dom, Lucas, Dustin, Alex, and Krista. I still have the old rocks in my bucket. I'm going to put the new rocks in and I'll show you guys. All right. First name I'm going to write down. Dustin. I'm going to put that in.
Come on, guy.
Put it in the bucket. I just put that there. Second vote. Lucas. I'm gonna write that down and put it in the bucket. Next vote. Our next name. Alex. I'm gonna put that in the bucket.
Come on, Jesus. You're a miracle worker.
Right.
And I need one right now.
Dominic.
Oh, chili.
I'm gonna put that in the bucket. And now, Krista. I'm gonna put that in the bucket. Oh, I didn't show you guys. It says Krista. Can't see that. In the bucket. All right, guys. I'm now gonna draw. Have a name. Person rocked out, going home tonight, and joining the jury is going to be Krista. All right. So Krista, you will now join the jury.
Duo till death.
Ryan and
So-
Krista.
Oh my God. Why can't it have been
Really
this?
quick before we get to the next part, guys, I'm gonna say the next immunity challenge is gonna be on Zoom, and it is probably gonna take a while. So I'm assuming you guys don't want to do it tonight, and you guys would rather do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about a time for tomorrow. Final 7. You're free to go back to Discord. Javen and Krista, you guys want to do separate exit interviews?
Separate.
No.
She's a queen. She deserves her own.
Krista, we are going to do your exit interview after we do Javen's. Please don't join the Discord or anything. You guys, everybody leave, and I will do Javen's interview. Thank you guys.
The game.
Lucas, Dom, I love you
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Alex, you're weak.
No,
I love